Muna, yung mga tao na pwede mong makasama here in this business. And while building your empire, the first people who will be with you are those people na magiging core leaders mo. Sabi nga nila, hindi mo naman alam kung yan yung magiging core leader mo. Yung iba, tagapaghatid. Yung iba, yun na talaga. Until tumagal ka sa pagne-network mo. And so, this prospecting, sobrang kailangan to. In any kind of business, no? Traditional business man yan, network marketing business man yan, kailangan na marami kang kasama at katulungan sa company mo. For example, ikaw ay may factory. Yung factory mo, iba yung income if ang katulungan mo lang ay 3. Iba rin pag 30, iba rin pag 300, at iba rin pag 3,000 ang meron ka. Here in network marketing, kailangan mo mag-build ng team na makakasama mo to do this business. Ang difference lang sa factory versus network marketing, sa factory, ikaw lang talaga yung yayaman. At hindi pwede yung mga tauhan mo. Pero here, sa network marketing, wala kang tauhan. Ang tawag sa kanila are your leaders. 'Di ba? And yung leaders mo, kayang pwedeng mas malaki yung kitain mo at sabay-sabay kayong kumita ng sobrang laki. So you need 3 P's in doing prospecting. The first P is called prospect list. The second P is called planner. And the third is prayer. Yan. Prospect list, kailangan mo yan dahil ililista mo lahat ng mga K mo, kamag-anak, kaibigan, kakilala, ka-church, kaklase, kabarkada, kalaguyo, charot. Kabet, na joke lang. Hoy, wag ganon, masama yun. Okay, lahat ng K mo, lahat ng kakilala mo, ang tawag po dyan ay warm market. So, ililista mo sila sa notebook mo. Kasi minsan, meron kang sleeping night na bigla mong maaalala, oy, prospect ko pala si ganito. So, dapat meron kang notebook talagang para lang sa prospecting. Again, you need to build your leader. So, you need to check out and pick those people at huwag kang masyadong choosy, ha? Minsan yung akala mo magjo-join, yun pa yung hindi nag-join. At yung akala mong hindi magjo-join, yun pa yung nag-join. Yung akala mo rin na hindi magaling, minsan yun pala yung super galing. Like the Grand Slayer, di ba? Sila Diva, o sila Iron Lady. Yung mga kasama ko dati yan sa Palawan, parang kung titignan mo, hala si TGS, mahiyain, hindi marunong mag-English. Hindi siya masyado sa tao, ayaw niya talaga, very introvert. Pero ngayon, tignan mo nga naman, nagbabago talaga. That's why when you do your prospecting, lagay mo lahat. At saka wag mo isipin na, ay, dapat may pera. Kasi, you know what? Most of the people, they need to see this business and silang gagawa ng paraan yan eh. Katulad ko dati, walang pera noon, pero ginawa ng paraan. Bakit? Kasi I have seen the vision. Again, you don't need to check na may pera ba to o wala. Pag nakita niya na gusto niya talagang gawin to, magjo-join at magjo-join yan. Ang importante, you have your heart with the pure intentions to help that person because you are so grateful about this opportunity. The second P is what we call planner. Again, nag-iba na yung routine mo. Hindi ka na 8 to 5 job. Hindi ka na employee. Ang tawag na sa'yo ay employee/business person. Nax, di ba? And every negosyante, lahat yan, talagang hindi naniniwala sa busy ako. Being busy is different from being productive. So, as becoming that negosyante, talagang you need to plan your time. Hindi pwede na may 8 to 5 job ka and then when you go home, yun na yun, na ay, wala na akong time, pagod na ako sa work. No, you need to change the course of your life. And in doing so, you need to manage yourself and your time very well. So, anong gagawin mo after work? Sinong kakausapin mo? Ano yung magiging schedule mo? Ano yung a-attendan mong events? Ano yung goal mo at ilan yung kailangan mo invitein for that event? Yun yung mangyayari sa planner mo. Again, you need to plan out your week. And in terms of planner, I have a secret. A secret. Alam mo ba, before ako matulog at night, visualize ko na kaagad anong mangyayari kinabukasan. So, parang tumatakbo na yun doon yung mind ko, ito, gagawin ko, ito. And so, nagkakatotoo siya, nagmamanifest siya. Hindi ni-visualize ko, ito yung bukas, ito yung mangyayari, etc. And so, ikaw dapat meron ka rin ganun. Again, planner is so important. Magiging busy ka na niyan. Oh. Hindi ka na manonood ng mga soap opera na mga alas 8 na inaabutan mo si Cardo Dalisay. Di ba? Yun ba yung apelido nun? Si Cardo. Di ba? Hindi mo na siya aantayin. Why? Ang aantayin mo na, events ng Elites Empire. At nasa planner mo na yan, nasa alarm mo na yan. And once you know that there's an upcoming event, magpe-prepare ka before that event. Magpapasok kaya ako ng mga warm market ko, mag-invite kaya ako ng 10. Malay mo, may makapasok na 8. Pwede na, di ba? Sabihin natin may makapasok na 5, kalahati lang nung in-invite mo, pwede na rin. Again, planner is so important for you to anticipate what will you do now for the upcoming date of event na meron tayo. And the third P is prayer. Kailangan talaga meron ka niyan. You need to pray every day for this opportunity. Thank you for this kasi akala ko dati na wala na palang chance para mapabilis yung financial freedom ko, yung time freedom, ito na pala. Thank you kasi alam ko na ito na yung magpapa-uwi sa akin for good. Thank you kasi ito yung magbibigay sa akin ng magandang buhay na hindi ko na kailangan gumraduate muna bago mo kumita, pero pwedeng pag gumraduate, meron ako agad income. Thank you kasi ang dami kong businesses na nawala, ito lang pala yung kailangan ko na negosyo. So, you need to think. Thank you, ang ganda ng mga trainings, ang dami, na talagang mapupuno ka sa trainings, kaya gagaling at gagaling ka talaga. Thank you kasi ang babait ng mentors namin. Thank you kasi yung upline ko very supportive, no? And thank you for this courage to pursue my dream. Aside from that, you think everything. Our company, isipin mo, long last yung company natin, it's ilang years na, di ba? More than a decade. At the same time, tayo lang yung may building sa Cebu, di ba? There's a lot of things to be thankful for. And thank yourself, kasi nag-dream ka ulit. And not only yourself, but again, talking about the prospecting, you need to thank your future prospects. Na thank you kasi makakausap ko today. This will be my future core leader na alam ko matutulungan ko rin yung taong ito. So that should be in your prayer. And your prayer sets your mood, your vibe. You will be so happy. Your heart will be full of love para sa tao. And you know what? Those people that you will approach, they will join not just because of the opportunity, not just because of the system, but majority of their decision comes from your vibes, no? And prayer, makakapaangat talaga siya ng vibe. So, you need to do that. And we have two types of prospects, the warm market and the cold market. Again, the warm market are mga kakilala mo. And the cold market, yung hindi mo kakilala, ito yung mga, for example, na-add mo lang sa Facebook, o yung ini-stalk mo, kilala mo siya, hindi kakilala. Charot. Yung mga secret crush mo. Joke lang. Itong cold market, these are the people that hindi mo pa nakausap, pero somehow, acquaintance na kayo. Cold market should be done with alignment. There is what we call aligned market. And your cold market should be someone naka-align mo. Yung alam mo na makaka-relate sa'yo once you introduce this business. Now, talking about warm market. Ang warm market, sila yung nilalapitan natin. But again, before doing so, dapat maayos yung Facebook mo. Diba? Hindi lang Facebook mo, pati yung vibes mo, yung posting mo, maayos yung picture mo, maayos yung stories mo. You need to do that. Your Facebook profile is your store. So kung ano yung laman nun, yun ikaw. People will join us, not because of the community alone, but because of you. Bakit sila sa'yo sasali? Again, warm market is someone that you approach to. And the cold market, ano naman to, yung hindi kakilala. Cold market are those people who will approach you. Hindi ka mag-a-approach ng hindi mo kakilala. Yung hindi mo kakilala, yung mag-a-approach sa'yo. Ang tanong, paano? Paano mag-tap ng cold market that they will be interested and they are the ones who will ask us how? Cold marketing strategies, ayan na. It is so exciting magkaroon ng ganito. This is what we did when we were in Papua New Guinea. You know what? When we got there, nag-a-add ako ng mga friends na Papua New Guinean from my same place, Port Moresby. Ibig sabihin, why same place? You need to be strategic about this. Same place, it's because yung mga tao na to pwede kong ma-meet at the same time, pwede kong ma-presenta ng business, di ba? If they ask how. And then what I do, nagpo-post ako ng results ng Papua New Guinean, something that they can align to. So, Empress, what if andito ako sa ibang bansa? Paano? For example, you are in Dubai. Mag-a-add ka ng mga taga-Dubai. Pwede yon. You just make friends with them. Pero hindi pwede na in-accept ka nila. Halimbawa, blank, accepted your friend request. Tapos mag-a-approach ka, hi, thanks for accepting. Wag na yon. Hayaan mo lang siya mag-accept. Hanggat hindi kami ni-message, wag mo i-message. Wow, charot. Pero totoo, friends, you are making friends with them. Diba? So you add. Ang ma-add mo niya sa Facebook mo, 30, di ba, per cycle. So, it means that you add friends where you are aligned to. Halimbawa, teacher ka, you just add teachers. Kung ikaw ay police, you just add police. Or kung ano man yung ima-market mo, you need to add them. Halimbawa, police ka pero ang market mo teachers. Di ba? Pwede kang mag-add ng teachers at ang posting mo rin about teachers. So, ganun lang siya. Kasi ang tao, gusto nila nang may ka-align sila before sila maghahaw sa'yo. Di ba? Halimbawa, si Queen. Like for example, sa amin ni Queen. Queen is my cold market. Again, hindi ko siya kakilala dito sa Cebu, but we have an acquaintance. So, inad ko siya as friend. So, nag-chat na kami ni Queen. And then that time, I was in Siargao. And then nag-post ako ng income ko, and then nakaganon ako, pak. Oh, sabi ko, income in Siargao, 200 plus thousand in just how many days? Tapos that time, chinat ko si Queen. O, magka-chat na kami ni Queen. And then, nagkwentuhan lang kami. Hindi ko in-offer about business. Bakit? Mukha akong hard sell eh. I didn't offer Queen any business that I'm doing this. Uy, join ka. Grabe, bagay to say. Influencer ka pa naman. I didn't say that. Any of that. Wala. What I did, I posted. And then Queen asked me, uy, anong ginagawa mo? Nag-ask siya ng how. And that's the time wherein nag-crack na, nag-open na yung doors. Aha, bukas na siya. So, yun na. Queen joined for a complete VIP account. So, ibig sabihin, luma na yun, yung ikaw mag-a-approach isa-isa. Hayaan mo that you make your prospects curious about what you are doing. Again, ang ginagawa mo pa lang naman ay prospecting. For example, you are there in one country, no? Nasa ibang bansa, ibang lugar. Pwede ka mag-add dyan ng mga kapwa mo OFWs. And then you post stories about OFWs. You post feed to your timeline about OFWs. Pwede yun eh. And then after that, mag-ahaw sila. Definitely may mag-ahaw sa'yo. Alam mo ba, ilan ang pwede sa Facebook friend list mo? Di ba 5,000? O, ilan pa lang yung laman yan? Eh, ang Facebook naman, walang bayad. Di ba? Mag-add ka ng friend, walang bayad. It's just free. So, we need to maximize those things in our social media. And then, how to know kung ano yung mga ipopost mo. Kung sino yung mga ka-chat mo na alam mong makaka-align sila, yun yung i-post mo. So, for example, today, ang inad mo at inaccept ka na friend are teachers. So, ibig sabihin, pag bago kayong friends, makikita mo lahat ng pinost niya. Diba? And yung mga ipopost niya, pa even stories, ganun yung mangyayari. So, kung sila ay teachers, ang inad mo ngayon, yun din yung posting mo, teachers. Kung sila naman ay OFWs, yun din yung posting mo for this next 3-4 days, puro OFW. So, you need to strategically post something that your prospects will align to so that magigets nila, makaka-relate sila kung ano yung ginagawa mong business. And always make sure that your stories should be ask me how, o blank, ito yung Elite's Empire, etc. And then let them ask how. Yeah, feel free to ask me, mga ganon. Dapat laging may ganon yung stories mo. One example, if ikaw ay isang OFW sa ibang bansa, pwede kang mag-add na mga, kabayan, na mga kabayan na same country as kung nasaan ka. And then yun, makipag-friends ka sa, saan ka sa weekends? Hi, kabayan, dito ka pala sa Dubai. Saan pala dito yung mga tambayan pa ng mga Pinoy? Mga ganun. Kabayan, saan ka pala nagpapadala ng kabayan, nakita ko na ganito, ganyan. Pag matagal ka na, meron kaming community dito ng mga OFW. Pag weekends, pumupunta kami sa ganito. Sabi ka lang kung gusto mong makijam sa amin. Or kung bago ka naman na OFW, kabayan, saan ka ba nagpapadala dito ng money remittance? Saan ba yung maganda yung natin, conversion? Hingi lang ako sa'yo na advice, di ba? So, doon magsa-start. And then your conversation goes on and on na walang nag-ask about business. It's just pure friendship. You make friends with 30 people a day, that is 900 in a month. It's 30 plus. It means you have 1,000 friends in a month. In 5 months, puno mo yung 5,000 friends mo sa Facebook. You get what I mean? And I do believe to those 1,000 friends, lahat yan makakapanood ng DLQ. Mag-check yan ng website and somehow, mapepresentan mo sila about our business. Again, you post what your prospect will align sa iyo. Diba? At the same time, ito pa, one top secret strategy. When we do attraction marketing, it's called attraction marketing. You attract them, di ba? One example, I joined before sa mga close group na mga alam kong nagba-buy and sell. Halimbawa sa Papua New Guinea, there's buy and sell gold. So, yung mga nagtatanong ng how much, ibig sabihin may pera, tama? So sila yung ina-add ko as friend. O buy and sell cars, sila yung ina-add ko as friend. Hindi yung basta-basta lang. Ibig sabihin, sila yung mga medyo gumagalaw sa buhay, may tibok ang puso sa buhay, kasi gusto ng bagong upgrade, bagong cellphone, bagong sasakyan. So it's just the reflection of what they want in their lives. They need an upgrade. And how to do rapport. Yan, rapport pa lang tayo ha. Wala pa to sa inintroduce mo ng Elites Empire. How to do rapport. Sa Facebook nila, you need to like yung mga post nila, pero wag naman lahat. Mamaya, Juan de la Cruz, like 100 of your photo. Mukha ka ng stalker ha? Scary. Okay, you need to like. And pwedeng kahit hindi ka mag-comment kasi mamaya sabihin nila, nakikipag-close siya. Diba? Close circle kayo. Pwedeng PM lang. Pag like mo, siguro kahit mga 5 posts, pag nag-story siya, uy, saan yan? Yun. Nag-story siya, nandun siya sa, for example, Dubai Mall, tapos may masarap na pagkain. Uy, saan yan? Oh, you message them, hi, saan pala tong, share mo. Send mo sa kanya. Hi, saan kayo kumain ito? Parang ang sarap ng pagkain. So, it's just a normal making friends with them. Uy, alam mo na yan eh. Ilang beses ka na nanligaw? Ilang beses ka na nabasted? Charap! Ilang beses ka na rin napasagot na oo, di ba? Magaling ka dito. Aba, ganun lang siya. It's just when you make friends, di ba? And in their stories, yan, heart-heart ka, send message, di ba siya lang makakakita? Oh, nice. Ganun lang. Pero wag yung sobrang papansin. Alam mo na yan, malaki ka na para malaman ano yung papansin at hindi. Okay? So there is what we call Facebook algorithm. Pag kayo ay nagkaka-chat, yung post mo ay nag-a-appear more likely sa newsfeed ng lagi mong chinachat. Your newsfeed or what to post sa newsfeed mo, your newsfeed should consist of results, syempre, but not only that, but your gratitude. As an OFW, I am so glad na ngayon, nangarap ulit ako na blah, 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 blah. Again, post about gratitude like that, di ba? Or halimbawa, after training, selfie ka, I am so grateful to have this kind of training. Ang tagal ko na sa abroad na hindi ko na-experience ulit maging estudyante, ang sarap pala maging student of life. Thanks to Elites Empire. Kasi you provide trainings that empowers your soul for us to be better individuals sa mundo. Thank you because you are not just teaching about money, but you're teaching about transformation and inner wealth ng tao. So pag ganun yung post mo, tapos kaka-add friend lang sa'yo, nung 50 na nag-add friend sa'yo for that day, tingin mo, magiging interested sila? It's a yes. Na, uy, wow. Diba? May income, may gratitude. And then you post as well yung mga events natin dito sa Cebu, yung mga pictures namin, yung magtatawanan, makukulit, you post that. Now, wow, so happy to be with this community, dynamic and powerful community, mga ganon. At the same time, you post yung mga business quotes. Kung nabasa mo yung Business of the 21st Century, it's really important, ladies and gentlemen. Elites Empire is so important. You need to read that kasi yun, kumuha ka doon ng mga excerpts at i-post mo. Check Robert Kiyosaki, yung mga sinasabi niya, yun, tapos i-post mo, di ba? So, yun ay sobrang importante. At the same time, stories ha, you need to make stories. Doon yung mga comment how, ask me how, join our dynamic group. We are growing in Kuwait, we are growing in South Korea, we are going in Dubai. These are all happening and this is how big our company is. Even if you repeat your stories, in the next 3 days, it's fine. You repeat na story mo na last week, so story mo ngayon, it's fine. You need to have an album where you can put the videos that you can put as your story. Yun yung may mga ask me how, tanong ka na, ganon, di ba? And we have a lot because we have this Viber group wherein marami po dong nagsisend ng kanilang mga ginagawang stories and everyone can use that. That's the bayanihan here at Elites Empire. At the same time as our support to all of our leaders, alam mo, gumagawa din tayo ng reels na pwede nyo pong i-post as Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels or even TikTok. Diba? Kayo na bahala. Pero Facebook talagang pinakamagandang mag-market. You can do that Facebook Reels. You post it, that's it. Diba? And in that way, makikita nila kung gaano kaganda ng community natin. Again, that is the proper way to do prospecting. If you start it right, sobrang dali ng pagpo-prospect mo. You know what? Network marketing is so easy. It's just so easy. Sobrang dali mag-build ng empire. Take it from me. Why? Because I have learned and I have mastered this skill. Again, repetition leads to mastery. Make sure to check on yourself. Pag prospect mo, you assess. Pag maganda, yes, I got it. Pagka ibig sabihin may kulang ka pa, adjust lang ng adjust. At darating ang time, hindi mo mamamalayan, master ka na nito, and you can direct hundreds of leaders in a month. So that's the prospecting. The second skill is called inviting. So after prospecting, you go sa pag-i-invite na. And when it comes to inviting, always use your brain and your heart. It should be dalawa. Hindi pwedeng brain lang, hindi pwedeng heart. And in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to do inviting na suabe, no? Subtle lang, smooth, and yet striking. Di ba yun yung mga gusto mo? When in inviting, you need to sound expert and you need to drop facts paminsan-minsan. Inviting is, ibig sabihin, ito na prospect mo na sila, naghaw na sila sa'yo, or ito na yung mga warm market mo na nilapitan mo. And always remember, we are in a people's business. You know what? People wants two things. Number one is to learn, or the other is to be entertained. Diba? May mga iba nga dito na hindi talaga magagaling mag-present, mag-talk, pero nakukuha nila sa vibes. Because your vibes, yun yung nakakapag-close deal sa kanila na nai-invite mo talaga sila. Hindi ka pwede mag-invite na, tara, sali ka sa akin. Saan? Doon. Basta maganda doon. Diba? Hindi pwede. Dapat ikaw ay energetic, pero wag naman masobrahan sa energy. No, sali kayo dito. Diba? Para namang you need to make it nasa center lang, balance lang. And talking about people wants to learn and to be entertained, I want to explain about this one not to learn. Why not choose dalawa? Kasi hindi mo alam na yung taong kausap mo wants to learn or yung isa ay wants to entertain. And so, talking about to learn, alam mo ba, you need to sound expert and you need to drop facts along the way while you are doing your conversation. Sound expert, ibig sabihin, alam mo kung anong ginagawa mo. And one thing to know that yung mga sasabihin mo is to attend trainings every day. Attend trainings, have your training notebook, sulat mo doon na, uy, maganda tong sinabi niya, susulat ko nga. Kasi gagayahin mo rin. Uy, maganda tong pang-close deal niya, narinig mo sa the road, maganda yung nasabi niya sa yung words, sinulat mo. Depende sa iba't ibang profile ng prospect na i-invitein mo. One more thing, for you to sound expert and drop facts is for you to check the business of the 21st century, tapusin mo yun. Makikita mo doon na, ito pala yung dapat sa network marketing. Ito pala yung mga sagot sa mga nagtatanong sa business natin. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, all of those things that you need to learn are here, nasa trainings ng Elites Empire. Aside from sounding expert and dropping facts, you need to have the proper mindset before inviting your prospect sa elitesempire.com. Diba? Kasi naghaw na sila sa'yo. Pero hindi porket naghaw, doon na lang. You need to build yourself. Kasi pwedeng maghaw siya because of the opportunity. But again, I always say that your prospects will join the business, not because of the business alone, but because of you in majority of their thinking. So the proper mindset, ano dapat? You need to have a very, very good intention. Your intention should be pure and clear. That you start your day with gratitude. Kasi babalikan mo na bakit ba ako nandito sa Elites Empire? Ano yung mga magagandang nangyari sa akin sa Elites Empire? With or without income, again, you can have growth, that's success. Na iba na yung utak mo, that's success. Nangarap ka na ulit, that's success. Positive ka na mag-isip, that's success. There's a lot of things that you need and you have to be grateful. Bonus na lang na nag-1 million per month ka na, that's success. Diba? But before those, ang dami mong makikitang success mo here at Elites Empire. So, pure intentions. You have to have this, no? But make sure that you communicate it lightly. With love, with fun, no? Have fun in conversing. Make it fun. Kasi, isipin mo anong gusto mong kausap? Seryoso? O ka-date na lang, may ka-date ka? Yan. Gusto mo bang may ka-date ka tapos seryoso? Hi. What do you want to eat? So, how's your life? May I know what's your background? And what's your favorite color? And where do you live? How much are you earning? What's your car? Gusto mo ba ng ganun ka-date? Siyempre, ayaw mo. Gusto mo yung medyo maginoo, pero medyo, makulit, di ba? Ikaw talaga. You think very, very, different. I don't know what you're thinking, but I like the way you think. Okay? So, ganon, di ba? Ang gusto mo ba lang ba? Maginoo lang ba? Siyempre, maginoo at medyo makulit, di ba? Hindi lang yung parang boring. Ito, you are having and establishing that relationship to your prospect. Kahit prospect pa lang, always remember, magiging ka-close mo yan. Magiging Berks kayo for life. Kasi ganun talaga sa network marketing. Ganito sa Elites Empire. Elites Empire forever. Diba? And, aside from that, intentions and having fun in conversing, always put your shoes sa shoes ng kausap mo. How do you want to be invited? Gusto mo ba sobrang seryoso na parang pinagagalitan ka sa buhay mo? Huwag ka na magtrabaho. Ganito yan. Ito talaga yung pinakamaganda. Siyempre, ayaw mo. You want na para ka lang tropa kausap. Again, it's very important. Don't converse as if you are an HR in the company, di ba? But converse like parang katropa mo yung kausap mo. So, yun yung tinatawag nating tropa talks. Ganun lang. Huwag masyadong seryoso na yayaman ka dito, ganyan, di ba? Na parang, chill lang, kalma, beshi. At saka, always remember, it's a conversation. You don't need to let them know everything. Isang chat lang, ganito nakahaba. Halos maubos na yung screen. Hindi nila kailangan malaman yung mahaba. But they need a conversation, kaunti-kaunti lang. And make sure that your conversation is open-ended. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung end open. Parang hindi agad nag-end, pero may another question ka na tinanong sa kanya. What if ito na nagtanong siya, how to do the business? Naghahaw na. Huwag kayong parang boring kausap na isa lang yung pinag-uusapan ninyo. Habang sinasabi niya yun, pwede mong tanungin na, sige, isasend ko sa'yo. Tapos yung isang chat box sa baba, saan ka nga pala sa abroad? Ang galing mo naman. Very open ka. Yun lang ha. Huwag na yung, ang galing mo naman, very open ka. Alam mo, gusto ko yung mga ganyan tao. I appreciate it. Alam mo, matutulungan ka nito. Ang dami na yun. Hindi, yun lang. Diba? After that, magre-reply siya dito sa nauna, ang taas. Diba? O sige, anuin ko na yung business. Tapos yung pangalawa, reply ka ulit. So, there's two loops. Yung isa medyo business. Kasi seryoso. Business. Yung isa ay about life. No? Pero huwag kang magtatanong, what is 2x times 3x equals? Di ba? Kasi mahihirapan. Huwag mo tanongin, sino nga yung first president ng country na pinagtatrabahuan mo sa abroad? Di ba? Huwag na yung mga ganon. You need to ask questions that you know, it's just easy to answer. Like, huwag mo rin tatanungin, may asawa ka pa ba ngayon? Iniwan ka ba? Single ka? Huwag ganon. You need to ask like, hi, sayo mo, nga pala, since nandyan ka sa abroad, anong kinakain mo? Ano yung mga may kanin ba dyan? Ano yung kanin dyan? Mga ganon. Curious ako, ano yung kanin dyan? At saka ano pala dyan? May mga kings and queen din kayo? Hala, nakakita ka na? Ganun pala. Ganun lang yung gagawin ninyo. But again, hindi pwede na puro ganun lang. Kasi baka parang magkaibigan na lang kayo, wala nang negosyo nangyari. Kaya nga, merong two loops of conversation. One is for the business, one is to build rapport and relationship. What's the example of this? No, yun na, nag-two loops na kayo. First, is to give value. What are the values that you can give? Something that they will learn? Something that, alam mo ba, ito na ngayon yung nangyayari ngayon sa mga OFWs. Tapos sabihin mo sa kanya, alam mo, parang nabalitaan ko, quality teacher, nabalitaan ko na parang marami ata mga teachers ngayon na may mga loan. Bakit kaya, no? And based on survey, blank, ganun. Pwedeng ganon. Pero wag naman yung para kang scientist, ha? Ikaw lang ay nagda-drop ng facts. After giving value, or ano pang give value, you can appreciate them. Pero wag yung wagas na parang bola-bola na, di ba? You need to give value like, I appreciate you. Ang tagal mo na pala dyan sa abroad. O kaya, ang galing mo naman kasi tumagal ka sa service kung nasaan man siya. Di ba? Anong mindset mo? Parang gano'n. Di ba? Parang, kaya ako tumagal kasi wala na akong choice. Bababang. So through that, makikilala mo yung prospect mo. You get me? What are the values? Pwede mo siyang patawanin or mag-joke-joke ka, pero isure mo na nasa hulog ka, ha? Kundi parang, di ba? Hindi pwedeng ganon. Dapat patawanin mo siya na nasa hulog, ha? So when you have the proper mindset and the purest intentions, pwede na. Okay, ready na to. Yan, okay? Give value. And then after that, let them feel na parang guide me. When giving value, let them know that you are that kind of a business person. That's one of the values that you're gonna share to them. Like for example, you'll talk about, alam mo ba, sa panahon ngayon, parang ang mga kabataan, hindi na sila ganon ka-into traditional schooling, but most of them think, gusto na nila yung pagiging entrepreneur. Or, alam mo ba, sa panahon ngayon, ang dami na nag-open na jobs na kahit hindi nakapagtapos, ang amazing na kanilang opportunity. So, you need to sound like a business person. But again, you will not send it na isang buo ng cellphone nila yung sinabi mo, ha? Unti-unti. Just insert it. Okay? So, having the proper mindset, you are now ready. And the next is, ask smart questions. Ibig sabihin nito, after having the proper mindset, you need to learn how to ask smart questions. What are these? For example, nagtanong ka kung may exit plan ba siya after ng pag-abroad niya. Tanungin mo, hanggang kailan ka makakapagbayad ng loan? Or ilang years bago ka magkaroon ng financial freedom? Parang ganon. So, you need to ask questions that you know their answers. At pag sinabi na nila yung answer nila, dapat anticipate mo siya. Anticipate their answers. Kung ano man yung answer nila, that should lead to the need for them to do the business. So, kailangan mapunta siya sa, ito need ko tong business na to. You will let them feel, please guide me. Dahil na-open yung mind niya because of the facts that you have said, that nobody is opening this kind of mindset to them, it's because wala naman nagtatanong about the future eh. Wala naman nagdi-discuss about finances, about business. Ikaw lang. And if that is what you did, you really sound like a mentor to them. And that is the goal. You can be their mentor in business and mentor in life. Anyway, that's fine. But if kaya mong dalawa na ma-communicate yon, that's the best. Hindi na rin uso yung tatanungin mo na, ba't ka nga pala nag-how? Huwag na. Kasi kaya nga nag-how kasi gusto nyo ng extra income or extra money. 'Di ba? So, smart questions dapat. You need to ask them, like, if gawin mo to, what kind of income are you looking at? Pwedeng ganon. Or, pag ginawa mo to, what is your intentions having your extra income? Pwedeng ganon. So, in that way, you'll sound smart. Hindi yung, nga pala, ba't ka pala nag-how? Siyempre, gusto ko nga kumita ng extra. Di ba? Parang ganon. So, in that way, you will have that smart questions asked sa kanila. And through that, magkakaroon kayo ng exchange of conversation. Mag-open up na siya, lalo na if that person feels comfortable na sa'yo. And of course, based on that conversation na ginawa nyo, definitely, you always carry your heart, no? All the time that you care for them. Again, people don't care how much you know unless they know how much you care. So, you should always have a care sa kanila. Makipag-align ka sa kanila. Alamin mo yung life nila, pero not so marites, you know? Just someone who is here to guide them. And sa lahat na napag-usapan ninyo, ang pinaka-goal mo is for you to be able to say that this is the perfect fit for you. And Elite's Empire is the solution na matagal niya nang hinahanap sa buhay niya. What are the things na pwedeng solusyonan sa isang tao? Number one, they don't know what's their life 10, 20 years from now. Number two, matagal na sila nag-work pero wala pa silang nabibuild o napupundar na asset. Third, walang ipon. Nag-rat cycle na lang yung life. Ibig sabihin pa ulit-ulit. Fourth, hindi na nangangarap, hindi na masaya. Fifth, naghahanap ng growth. There's a lot of things na pwedeng solusyonan sa isang tao. And you know what? Pare-pareho lang yan. Almost. And mabibilang mo lang ang mga susolusyonan sa isang tao. And so that is what you need to communicate, that the solution for those ay Elite's Empire. Hindi mo kailangan na lahat ng solusyon na talagang pinalatag mo sa kanya. Kahit isa lang, that's fine. And that's the time that they will have a really, really great interest for Elite's Empire. After that, you just send the DLQ. And you need to build up through gratitude. Empress, mentors, LPG, Dream Squad, Elite's Empire, the system, everything, you need to build it up through gratitude. And of course, our community. Pwede mong sabihin na, I'm so grateful, nandito ako, ito yung natutunan ko, blank, 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 and I'm excited for you after you watch this video. Another tip is who controls the conversation wins. Again, dapat ikaw yung nagtatanong sa kanila, hindi sila yung nagtatanong sa'yo. Pag ikaw yung tinanong, Sagutin mo pero ikaw ulit magtanong para you handle the conversation. Kasi naghaw na nga sila sa'yo. And communication is verbal and non-verbal. Verbal is just 20%. Non-verbal is 80%. Kaya before you chat, before you start your day, you fill your heart with gratitude na nandito ka sa Elites Empire, na sobrang ganda itong negosyo na to, na yung taong makakausap mo, matutulungan mo at siya naman yung next na magiging top earner sa grupo natin at magpapasalamat sa iyo ng husto dahil naimbita mo siya at naging top earner siya. That should be your mindset, as strong as that. Additional, make your conversation light and substantial. Paano mo malalaman na pasok sa kanya lahat ng substance na binabanggit mo? And paano mo malalaman yung ilulup mo sa kanya? You need to check. Pag how pa lang, i-check mo na agad yung profile ng prospect mo na nag-how sa'yo. Click mo, scroll, ito pala siya. Ito pala yung core values niya. Because you can see their core values based on what they post. Ito pala siya. Ito pala. Gusto na pala magbagong buhay. Into growth din. Into believer din pala ng magandang buhay ang nag-aantay sa kanya. May faith din pala siya, nagaganda yung buhay niya soon. So you know how to converse. So that is what you're gonna do in the 2 loops of conversation, no? And so that's it. Maraming salamat. I know that marami kang natutunan on how to invite your prospect na 100% magjo-join talaga sa'yo. And always treat prospecting, inviting, any of those 5 skills, always treat it as if you are already closing the deal. Do your best. Kasi pagka maganda yung simula, yung dulo, wala ka nang masyadong i-handle. Kasi nagawa mo na, inviting pa lang. So that's it. Thank you so much. That's the inviting, the second skill of network marketing. Congratulations. We are now on the third basic skill in network marketing, and it is called presenting. This is the time na ibibigay mo na kung paano ginagawa yung negosyo after having the proper prospecting, a very smooth and substantial invitation. You now go to the presentation. But before that, answer all possible objections before DLQ. Kailangan yung presentation ay formality na lang siya. You know what? If ganyan yung mindset mo, before presenting the business, definitely 100% of them will join your team. The reason lang naman na medyo parang hindi tumutuloy sa dulo or what, it's because baka may objection sila after knowing the business. Or baka may naisip sila na, networking, baka una-unahan yan, yung mga ganyan, na mga hindi tamang objections, yung mga maling objections, maybe maisip nila yun in the middle of the presentation. Or baka kung sino nasa taas yun, yung masikita, mga ganyan, baka maisip nila doon na part banda. And make sure that before you send the link of the DLQ, they are already on a smooth mindset. No? Wag na wag ibibigay yung DLQ sa kanila na hindi pa smooth ang thinking nila, or else sayang lang din yung effort and yung time na ibinigay mo sa kanya at sayang yung how. The DLQ will just give the information, the right things sa kanila, but it's your responsibility to shift their mindset into a thinking of a network marketer. They should know na sobrang laki ng industry natin, ang ganda ng heart ng culture natin, ang ganda ng mission ng bawat isa, and we are doing this with passion and purpose. So, paano mo gagawin yon? Dapat nagawa mo na siya through prospecting, by posting in your newsfeed. Lagi mong tatandaan, hindi man siya mag-like dyan, hindi man mag-comment, hindi niya man i-share, pero nakita niya yan. That's one way of communicating your heart. Hindi lang siya makakakita ng puro income lang, poster lang, or what, but they will see how grateful you are in this community. Your inviting will make your prospect throw away their objections o yung mga hindi okay na thinking. It's the way you converse before doing the presentation. Akala kasi na iba, dun sa presentation magkakaroon ng conversion ng thinking, but actually, it is the way you handle your prospect. Always remember that you need to communicate everything you think they need. Hindi naman lahat. Kasi mamaya sabi mo, alam mo ba, hindi to una-unahan, alam mo, hindi to ganito, alam mo, yung gano'n, hindi na. Kailangan, alam mo lang din siya, at kumbaga pupulsuhan mo ba, kumbaga makikilala mo yung tao, what they need based on how you talk to each other. Another thing na tip and strategy is be snappy sa kausap mo. Ibig sabihin ng snappy, parang, uy, abtik ba kung sabi saya? Oh, kumbaga, you are very, parang mabilis ka gumalaw, mabilis ka mag-response because that will make your prospect think na kung ano yung aming pag-uusap ngayon habang prospect niya pa lang ako, ganon din kapag siya ay downline mo na. What if nag-reply ka after an hour? Sasabihin niya, baka pag naging downline niya ako, magre-reply to after 6 hours na o baka kinabukasan. So, dapat lahat ng tanong niya, sinasagot mo kaagad. Be snappy online should be your habit, and it is a must. Another thing is, be smart in social media. No? Be smart. Paano yung, di ba may kausap ka minsan na parang tinanong mo, maganda ba yung network marketing? Ano ba, prospect mo yon? Maganda ba yung network marketing? Tapos sasagot yung kausap niya. Mga 3 seconds, mga 5 seconds. Mga after 10 seconds bago sasagot, oo, maganda. Tapos tatanong ulit siya, ano yung mga na-benefit mo na dyan? Maganda ba yung, ano yung mga na-benefit mo na dyan? Maganda ba yung mga trainings? Paano yung ginagawa yung trainings ninyo? Magre-reply after 30 minutes. Maganda yung training. Maraming masterclass, ganito yun. Nasagot mo man, but yung time, yung speed, na sana sinagot mo na agad, nawawala. So, how to be smart in social media, habang kinakausap ka, dapat pag may tanong sa'yo, di ba meron yung gray na parang check na sent? Tapos pag lumabas yung profile picture niya sa bilog, sa baba ng chat box, pag lumabas yung profile picture, ibig sabihin na seen, di ba? So, kailangan makita nila that they are being seen by someone who chats them about the business. Diba? Para siyang ganito. Kung hindi ka nakapag-scene ng 1 minuto, para ka rin nakaganon ng 1 minuto. Tapos, ay, ano na nga, nag-uusap pala tayo. Parang ganon lang din yan. So, it's part of the social media etiquette that you need to apply for you to maintain and continue the momentum that you are creating. And so, definitely, if you answer all possible questions agad before DLQ, it's easy for you to assume a good mind sa prospect mo. So, always assume a good mind. Ano to? Parang asumera ka. Asumera pero mga magagandang bagay. So, before you send, habang pinapanood, ang iniisip mo na, magjo-join to kasi nakausap ko na maayos. Magjo-join to kasi na-communicate ko yung mind, yung heart ko sa business na to at alam ko na kaya niya rin ito with your pure intentions. Again, when did that happen? Is it sa closing the deal? Hindi na. It happens in the prospecting and inviting. It's very important. When you also do the presenting, always know na ginawa ang all caps, emojis, exclamation, and punctuations for a reason. For you to be smart in social media, dapat you are using the correct punctuations as much as you can. Yung tamang kuit, tamang dot, tamang capital letter, hindi siya yung ayo pose. Join a pose kayo sa amin. Yayaman pose kayo dito. Wala nang mga ganon. Di ba ikaw, if someone is presenting the business, a multi-million business, a business that can make you a billionaire in this lifetime, what do you think should be the vibe of that person? The chats of that person? Proper punctuations ba? Definitely, dapat ganon. Aside from that, usage of the all caps. Hindi siya yung buong chat mo, all caps, kasi lahat importante. You'll just use that caps lock sa mga importanteng mga words na pwede mong sabihin. Halimbawa, sobrang ganda nang nabigay sa akin na mindset ng Elites Empire. That's why I am very, all caps, grateful. Tapos hindi na naman, sa araw-araw na gumigising ako, nakasama ko sila. Ayun. Another example, alam mo, sobrang saya na meron ulit akong, tapos all caps, pangarap. Tapos yun na, maliit na ulit sa buhay ko, nakaka-increase ng happiness araw-araw. Parang ganon. Or you can caps lock the happiness. Basta anything that you wanna emphasize, you do the all caps. Diba? Aside from that, there's emojis. Oh, sino yung gusto mong ka-chat? Yung very plain o may emoji? May kulit, di ba? Kaya ginamit yung emojis for you to express your emotions, not just the words. Emojis help us to express our emotions at the moment. Dapat yung prospect mo, nagtatawanan na kayo. Dapat close na kayo before the presentation pa lang. What are the emojis? Heart. You know, yung may mga sparkle. Yung mga heart yung mata. Diba? Uy, ang galing mo naman. Tapos yung natutuwa, mga ganon. Uy, ang ganda nitong experience mo mamaya pag napanood mo yung DLQ. Alam ko, you will also feel the way I felt this DLQ the first time na nakita ko. Alam mo, blessing talaga to Elites Empires. May ganon. Di ba? Sobrang daming emojis for you to discover and to apply. Di ba? Huwag naman yung sobrang, mas marami na emoji kaysa sa words. Sakto-sakto lang. Pero minsan, nagsasend ako ng 3 heart, o 5 heart, o kaya pag mga haha, mahaba talaga yung ha. May mga ganun akong moment. Minsan all caps pa yung haha ko. Pero depende sa vibe mo, sa kausap mo. And depende rin kasi yung kausap mo, if you feel that that person is chatting you, for example, in Tagalog, we have what we call mirroring. Pag Tagalog yung kausap mo, wag mo i-Englishin. Or else, you're else. Hindi ka nila papansinin. Kasi Tagalog na nga ikaw ni-replyan, i-Englishin mo pa. Sabi niya, ang hirap naman ito, English. 'Di ba? So, dapat pag Tagalog sila, Tagalog ka. Pag Umenglish ka rin. Pero pag hindi ka marunong mag-English, i-Tagalog mo na lang. Huwag na nating pilitin, di ba? O, English din, or Tagalog. Pagka naman, ang kausap mo, makulit. Medyo makulit ka din. Di ba? Nag-joke ka rin. Pero may mga taong seryoso, pwedeng seryoso ka din. Pero minsan yung mga seryoso, gusto niya na kinukulit sila. Kasi sobrang seryoso na nila sa buhay. Tapos kukulitin mo na, huy, ang seryoso mo naman. Mga ganun, charat. Dapat close na kayo ha, bago ka gumanon. Mamaya. But it's just pakiramdaman. Pag magaling ka makiramdam sa tao, you are sensitive in your prospect. Ganun lang din. Alam mo, pag na-master mo tong pagpo-prospect, you can also master the relationship in your life. Ganun lang yun eh. It's just your heart that speaks kasi when it comes to relationship. And in this business, it's also your heart that speaks to your prospect. In that way, you will be able to properly pass on the DLQ link. That's the time na. Pag wala na siyang mga iniisip na kung ano-ano, para kung yung mula simula ng DLQ, kung mapanood niya yung DLQ mula simula hanggang dulo, talagang focused siya. Kasi wala na siyang ni kahit 1% na thinking kung ano yung Elites Empire, kumikita ba dyan, etc. So, pag napanood yung DLQ, pasok to the bones. Talagang communicated sa kanya. You know what? I have experienced that may mga prospects na nakapaghaw lang sa boosting, tapos negative pala. But then, nako-convert ko in 30 minutes, they join. And it is happening. That's why, ang dami-dami ko pong nagiging leaders. Kasi, kumbaga, sanay na ako mag-communicate ng heart. And I can't wait na maging master mo rin ito. The time that you will send na the DLQ, always remember that you need to check ilang minutes sila manonood. After sending the DLQ link, you need to passionately check and guide. Kung nalagay na nila yung email nila, asan ka na? Sabihin mo, uy, nice, no? Tapos build up ka ulit. Nice, no? Sobrang grateful nga namin sa Elites Empire kasi sa lahat ng mga network marketing na nakita kong groups, ito yung may ganitong innovation. Talagang, sobrang generous when it comes to innovation. The time that they register, kailangan nakatutok ka. Ito na. Tapos tatanungin mo, anong nalagay mo dyan? Watch now or later? Tapos kapag watch now, make sure that you know the DLQ time. Orasan mo yan. Hindi lang sa watch, pero pwedeng may timer ka. Empress, paano yun pag 10 sila? Again, you focus on the quality. Hindi to paramihan ng napresentan. Paramihan to ng na-close deal. So you need to focus on quality. And after that, after presenting the business, makikita mo naman eh. 'Di ba? So that's the presentation. After you present, isusulat mo na siya dito, done presenting. Tapos lagay mo yung date. Kasi mas madali itong kausapin eh. Dahil alam na nila yung Elites Empire. Hindi na to yung, hi, taga-san ka, naghaw lang. Hindi. Ito yung mga hot lists, ang tawag ko dito. Yung mga pa-join na talaga. Done presenting. Pag tapos na sila, balikan mo ako pagkatapos ka na ha. Or, i-chat kita. Make sure na i-chat mo. Done presenting, Elon Musk, Deepak Chopra. So ito, done presenting na. You'll have this. Kinabukasan, another date, another list of your hot list presentation. And so, always assume a good mind. Laging pag nakikipag-converse ka sa prospects mo, dapat ang iisipin mo, positive na positive sila. Sobrang ganda. Hindi mo dapat tanungin, hi, nagustuhan mo ba? Hindi. Dapat, uy, congrats, natapos mo na. Alam ko nagustuhan mo. Dahil nung time na napanood ko niyan, sobrang tumaas yung thermostat ng pangarap ko. At para akong tumatalon sa tuwa dahil nabuhay ulit yung pangarap ko na pwede pala dito. After that, mag-e-express din yung kausap mo. 'Di ba? Masarap kapag tinatanong mo yung kausap mo na nagkwento ka muna ng experience mo bago mo tanungin yung experience niya. And so, that's the third skill that you need to master at Elites Empire. Again, you need to answer all possible objections before your presentation. And presentation will just be a formality sa prospect mo. Communicate everything, be snappy, know the caps, emojis, exclamations, passionately check and guide, focus on quality, check the time, have the list. And I know that you can have a lot of directs mula ngayon. Congratulations! And that's the third skill, the presenting. We are now on our fourth basic skills of a network marketer here at Elites Empire. And it is called closing the deal. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, bumalik na siya sa'yo, natapos na yung DLQ, ibig sabihin, they are very interested to do the business. When it comes to closing the deal, wag po kayong mahihiya magtanong, na kailan ka mag-join, ganyan. Kasi yung iba nahihiya. Ando na yung ibang mga prospect, gusto medyo pinipilit. Parang yung mga babaeng mga pabebe minsan, pilitin mo ako. Kasi may mga ganyan. Huwag yung isipin na parang hard sell. Kasi the moment na napanood niyo yung DLQ, ibig sabihin interested siya. So, ikaw na lang yun para mag-ask na, uy, join ka na ngayon. Ganon. Let's do this na. Start na natin. So, anong prefer mo? GCash or bank? Or remittance? So, tatanungin mo sa kanya yan. Basta always remember that you need to be straight to the point at this time. Kasi kanina ka na nag-align, kanina ka na nag-rapport. And when it comes to closing the deal, what you need to check is the belief ng kasama mo. Let them feel na kayang-kaya talaga nila. Kasi yun lang naman yung maghihinder sa isang tao, kaya hindi tutuloy. At yun yung deciding factor ng tao, yung belief niya na, kaya ko pala siyang gawin. Dapat, pag closing the deal, ipa-feel mo sa kanya na naniniwala ka sa kanya na kaya mo. Paano? You can tell stories about, for example, OFW, DH. Tell stories about Tigres or tell stories about Melanie, yung mga gano'n na nasa Hong Kong din, na kumita ng malaki. For example, Lebanon, we have Katis. Middle East, we have Coach Catherine Punzalan, di ba? There's a lot of stories that you can share para makarelate po sila. If Japan naman, we have Sakura and La Aguila, there's a lot. Sobrang dami po that they can relate to. By sharing those stories, alam ko na magkakaroon sila ng mataas na belief and they will have that certainty sa sarili nila. Minsan kasi our system, our company, very certain na talaga. Sobrang ganda. But the thing is, baka wala silang certainty sa sarili nila na kaya nila. So yun yung kailangan mo i-lead. As a leader, you lead to solutions. You lead their mind to whatever it is na pwedeng and possible na mangyari sa kanila. May ibang leaders na sabihin natin, kailangan pa nila ng more na marinig from you. Since this is just the closing the deal, kumbaga marami na kayo na pag-usapan. One thing for them to be able to join as you close the deal is the realization of the best and not best scenarios. No? You make them realize na pag ginawa mo to, ito mangyayari sa buhay mo. So para ka nagpapa-picture out ng scenarios sa brain nila na this is what's gonna happen. And yung not best kapag hindi nila ginawa. Through that, they will realize na oo nga no, hindi ito yung gusto kong buhay in the future. And so that's why they will join sa iyo. Minsan kasi ang mga tao, hindi nila iniisip what's gonna be their life 20 years, 50 years from now. Only, sometimes it's really just the rich people who are aware of what their life will be in the next coming years. So, kailangan tulungan mo sila na makita at maisip yung future nila. So, let them know. If they do this, few years lang, ito nang mangyayari. Ilang taon na rin sila nag-work, pero ito rin palang yung nangyayari. So, they deserve to have more. And you are the one who will make them realize those things. So, ibig sabihin, you show them what's next para ma-close yung deal. Yun lang naman yung ginagawa sa closing the deal. You show them what's next. Show them the details. What's gonna happen if they join? Ma-add sila sa GC. We have an amazing self-navigating training, which is the beginner's class. We have like an Empire University here. Let them visualize what's gonna happen next. And when you let them visualize, the vision should be short-term and the long-term. Short-term, kung ano mangyayari sa kanila sa negosyo once they join. They need to clearly see the step-by-step once they join, para clear sa kanila. Because if they have seen the line, of course, they will really join. And the vision for the long term is the life that they deserve. So, ikaw na magpapa-visualize ng mga yan. And planning for their target market. Hindi lang ang pag-visualize ng future ang iniisip mo. You need to plan. Closing the deal pa lang, ha? Paano yan? Empress, hindi pa nag-join. Hayaan mo, closing the deal pa lang. Sabihin mo, oh, what's gonna be our plan? Is, for example, ikaw nandiyan ka sa country na yan or nandiyan ka sa lugar na yan, we will grow our network there. Ikaw yung mag-lead. This is how you do it, this and that. So you plan for their target market and possible prospects. May kilala ka ba na alam mo na may ganito, ganyan, ganyan, and gusto ng ganito? So you ask them. Through this, they will envision themselves that they are already part of this wonderful community. So planning equals vision. At the same time, always remember that you just feed what they want to eat. Ibig sabihin, kung ano lang yung kailangan nila, yun lang yung sabihin mo. Minsan kasi, isa lang yung tanong niya, pero ang sagot mo 10. Hindi niya makikita na yung 9. Ang makikita niya lang yung isa na gusto niyang malaman yung answer. That is what I call the formula of DCSM. D is for details, C is for concept, S for solution, and M for motivation. Minsan kasi, ang tao may motivation na, may solution na, alam na yung concept, pero kulang pala sa detalye. So if they're asking for details, you let them know about the details. Huwag mo na i-motivate. Halimbawa, nagtanong siya, ano nga ba ang ating mga mentors or ang community natin? Paano ba yan? So you just provide it, di ba? Sino nga ba? Oh, you just provide it. What's our products? You just send it. Yun lang, that's insurance. So you just provide the details. Huwag mo nang imo-motivate na, alam mo, kayang-kaya mo to. Ang kailangan nila, details. So just serve them what they need. C is for concept. Ano ba yung network marketing? Ano mangyari? Gaano kalaki? Gaano ka big time ng network marketing business? You know what? Mas malaki ang revenues or profits na umiikot po sa network marketing than of movie industries around the world. It is more than the NFL industry. It's more than the gaming industry. Network marketing's profits here sa mga network marketers are bigger than of those. Akala natin artista yung mga pinakamalalaking kumita. No, it is network marketers and it is really such a good industry. So you need to show them that. As for solution, for example, sinabi na, oh, wala akong pera, you lead them. O baka, oh, wala rin akong pera noon. Ito nga, walang pera noon, pero nagawa niya ng paraan, etc., etc. And most of the time, don't believe na wala silang pera. Minsan sinasabi lang na, wala akong pera. Pero hindi naman eh. Meron talaga yan. May nakaipit yan. Lahat naman ng tao meron ganyan. So, you just let them know kung ano yung solusyon na pwede nilang gawin, no? But make sure that when you lead with the heart. Hindi sa yung basta magli-lead ka lang. You lead with the heart and they will feel your intentions. Definitely, they will join your team. And then M is for motivation. Those people na, kaya ko kaya yan, linya ko kaya yan, you need to provide them motivation if they want it. Na, uy, ano ka ba? Hindi naman ang panahon nga, hindi naman linya-linya eh. Maraming ang nurse nasa call center, di ba? Maraming ang nag-OFW na naging DH pero mga engineer sila. Maraming ganon. It's because lahat ng bagay na pag-aaralan at saka alam mo, kaya mo to. For example, tingnan nga natin yung target market mo, OPAC. Tapos ipapavisualize mo na sa kanya yan. And again, if you have applied all of this, definitely, you will close the deal. And it should be within 24 to 48 hours after niya mag-how. So, for example, nag-how siya ngayon, dapat mag-join na siya on the spot or even tomorrow. 24 to 48 hours. Dapat ikaw yung ka-chat niya, ikaw yung kanyang focus for the day, yung kanyang pang-join. Again, their visualization for what will be the next steps in their journey here is very important para sa kanila so that they will join you. You need to let them know your blueprint at may plano ka sa kanya. Lahat naman ng taong makikilala mo na may plano sa'yo, who cares for you, talagang gugustuhin mo. Kasi it's your heart that speaks to that person. Again, that is the closing deal, the fourth basic skill in network marketing. And that is the 4 basic steps of building your network marketing business here at Elites Empire. You know what? Pag nagawa mo siya, it will be so smooth. You will have a lot of on-the-spot pay-ins. Because the moment na nag-how sa'yo or nag-inquire yan, they are ready to do business. And when we say business, it means may capital, may puhunan. Alam nila yan. Kaya that's what I do. I believe in on-the-spot pay-ins. And they are the ones who follow me up. Sila nag-follow up sa akin kapag ready na sila na, uy, Pearl, Beshi, Mars, Beshi, oh, meron akong pera dito, ano na, simulan natin, oh, ano na, sige, buhay ka pa pala, mga ganyan. Magtatawanan na lang kami. It's because I have built the conversation very well. I am their friend and they know that the time will come na magiging successful sila because of our mentorship, because of our help. Again, passionately apply these 4 basic skills and your life will change. Your network marketing is so easy pag ginawa mo tong 4 na to. Congratulations on your network marketing journey. Alam ko that this video is a big help para sa pag-build mo ng iyong business. Again, if you plant it right, tuloy-tuloy na magiging maayos. Congratulations once again. This is your Empress Pearl Home, continuously giving you bits of this gold mine. Skills, mindset, and awareness. Happy hustling with the heart. At alam ko na ikaw naman yung next na 7-figure earner sa Elites Empire.